Hello everybody, and welcome back to the World Cup. We got the second scoring match of the day. Earlier, about 3 hours ago, we had UFO, and now we have TD. This is gonna be super fast-paced. Today I'm here with Gnome and Maribel. What's up?
Hello there.
Hello.
You good, guys? I hope you are ready for this.
Yeah, of course. I am very excited for this match.
I'm absolutely ready.
Now we got... I think we can start from the players because all of these guys are pretty well known in here. We got Barabara, which is... I guess you can also tell from the Japanese characters that's Lyrica, you know. World record holder for Marisa. Always... you can always have a high expectation from them. Then we have Collei, which, from what I understood, is another Genshin character. Because today we have Genshin characters fighting each other. I'm still very unfamiliar with Collei, honestly. And then we have my man, Kuskus, ready to play for the first time. I hope everyone that knows Kuskus is glad that he's here finally. And let's hope all of these players, not just Kuskus, let's hope that everyone plays well. Because this game, it's definitely interesting.
I am really curious what these players are going to pull off in this year's TD Lunatic scoring match. So we have seen Collei and Lyrica, or alternatively Collei and Barbara, before. Lyrica has won this match the past 2 times that he participated, and Collei has also participated before, although he did not win, but he is an excellent Yomu player who also holds a very high personal best and potential well above 4 billion.
Yep. I know it's good, I just don't know, I've never understood their level of consistency, you know?
And then Kuskus is a budding player who has been going higher and higher in the recent months, attaining 3.3 billion with Marissa and working on 3.4 billion. So I am really curious what this relatively new player is able to pull off in his first showing at the World Cup.
Yeah, I think it's time we talk about the actual game of the category. Let's bring up the slides, shall we? This game is cool. Let's talk about this game, but first... Touhou World Cup is an international tournament organized by our community, which features the shoot-'em-up games from the Touhou project. In each match, we feature 2 or 3 contestants, and they're gonna compete in either a survival or a scoring category, which is going to be on either Lunatic or Extra difficulty. Most specifically, Extra is only scoring, and Lunatic is both survival and scoring. And for more details about the tournament, you can check the Touhou World Cup website, which is full of sweet, nice information about the rest of the tournament, if you want more details. Meanwhile, about this category is interesting. You can see there is 80 minutes on the clock. This is because this is much lower than pretty much every other main game category. And this is because this is a very fast game because of its mechanics. Just the run, the game proceeds at a fast pace. There is very little stalling. And as per usual, we have TWC score, which aims to balance out the shot type differences, because each shot scores different numbers, they have different potentials, and TWC score is gonna try to balance out and give every shot a fair chance. And obviously TWC score is going to decide the winner, not the raw score. You guys wanna talk about the mechanics?
Yes. So first and foremost, 10 Desires is a game about collecting spirits. The basic idea is that you want to collect as many spirits as you possibly can during the run. And you also want to increase the value of these spirits as well as your items. The way to do that is to collect blue spirits, which will give 10 point item value each. But there's a mechanic in this game called trance, where once your trance gauge that is shown on the screen is full, you can press C, and this will activate a 10-second trance mode with a 1-second invincibility following it. You are also invincible for the entire duration, and it will make these blue spirits give 100 PIV, which is 10 times as much as the 10 that they would otherwise give. So this leads to you focusing on doing that as much as you can, especially on bosses too, because if you are close to a boss, they will generate spirits much quicker than they otherwise do. So that is also a part of the routing that you will see a lot in this game. Gray spirits, as the slide says, give you score, and this score is equal to your point item value, just like for the blue scoring items. There's also a mechanic known as chaining, which causes these gray spirits to spawn when you kill enemies in quick succession, as long as you don't take longer than a second to kill the next enemy, or rather spawn the next spirit. That is actually how it works. And by doing that, you will be able to fill up your trance gauge quicker. The more gray spirits you get, the quicker it fills up. And this allows you to get more trances, which allows you to get more point item value from these blue spirits. And yeah, the more you trance, the faster your point item value is going to increase, and the higher your score is ultimately going to be. As we can see, Yomu and Marisa score a lot higher than the other two shots, being Reimu and Sanae, and Yomu also scores a lot higher than Marisa, so the TWC score is balanced accordingly. The main reason for Marisa and Yomu being great is their trance, as well as their bomb and the way their shot actually works. Those influence it too. Like Marisa has a mechanic that she moves really fast during a trance, which makes chaining easy, and it also allows her to do a lot with those 10 seconds. While for Yomu, her wide shot allows her to kill enemies all over the screen really quickly on the stage portions, which means that her stage portions are much more valuable than those of Marisa, and that's why she scores even higher than Marisa does by a very significant margin.
With all of this said, at this point, the shots that we expect this match are going to be Marisa and Yomu. Again, not only because they're best, but also, you know, our players, they mainly played those two shots in here. It's very rare to find a player that is gonna play Sanae or Reimu. So, the things to expect from this match is just like, most people are used to stalling in Touhou games for like milking graces or other things, but in here, the way you milk is by killing things fast, and by being fast in general. And I believe there is just... okay, there we go.
I see a Godibus made of Quagsire.
Yeah, that's the classic. That's not the first time I say that. We got Barbara in the bottom left.
That's some cute artwork. Also, Kuskus got some funny stuff going on, and I see a Joel.
I see many things.
It's Joel. See, Lyrica going into practice mode right away. And alright, I see that Kuskus has started a credits. The time is running.
By the way, at one point I got distracted during your talking. Did you mention Grey Spirits at all?
I mentioned Grace, yes.
So, now the things to expect. As a general rule of thumb, ideally, because Grey Spirits don't get a bonus during trance, and because the Grey Spirits give you more progress towards the trance, what you will generally see in the match is going to be players mainly focusing on collecting the blue spirits during the trance, and preferably if they can, if the route allows for it, leaving the Grey Spirits behind to collect after the trance.
Yes, this is indeed a strategy that you sometimes see. There are particular moments where it's very worthwhile to do that, or sometimes it is even straight up required, where if you do not pick up the grace after your trance, you will not get the next trance in time, and you will probably die.
Nice, good start. Okay,
yeah, something you also see is that when the player's gauge is full, you will see them leaving the spirits at the top and just leave as many as possible there before they initiate their trance, like what Collei is doing right now. They will wait until the spirits nearly despawn, which takes 10 seconds, and then they start their trance, to like make as many of them worth 100 point item value as possible.
Yeah, I also feel like this game in general, especially as a beginner or like as a casual watcher, it can be the way you generate spirits. It's occasionally a bit unintuitive, perhaps, because you really want to focus on newly spawned enemies, fresh meat, because the fresher the enemy, the more spirits it's gonna drop. So it's not uncommon to see, like, occasionally, especially in stage 1, you might just leave certain enemies alive because they spawn on the other side of the screen and you don't have the physical time to move like that. And like, speaking of time, Marisa has a really peculiar stage 1 if players try hard.
Marissa's stage 1 is infamously difficult. And the main reason for that is the randomness of the enemies combined with her narrow shot, which leaves her to just frantically dash around while hoping that the ghosts spawn in friendly positions that allow you to chain them. And sometimes the game just says no, and you will not get a chain. It is just how it is.
I don't actually know the gain if you managed to get the hard stage 1 for Marisa. Unlike Marisa, Yomu has a drastically easier stage 1. There is only really one hard part, which Collei is probably going to do right now, which is basically just doing this spell right there, you see?
Oh yeah, there we go already.
Basically, you ideally want to do that by not bombing, just get the trance going by just shooting. Lower scoring routes you would usually bomb out of safety. And yeah, that's basically for Yomu at least, that's a crucial part of stage 1. Everything else is really consistent. By the way, no, are you here? Okay, maybe they went FK.
I'm not sure what's going on Noam's side.
Something
sorry.
okay, you're there.
Right.
There we go.
Okay, so about Yomu, by the way, if you haven't noticed, yes, before he trance on the boss, he actually slashed first. And that's important because you can kinda carry the slash damage over to the trance, and that gives you a lot more PIV. That is a certain technique only Yomu can do.
It's like a little burst of spirits right before activating the trance.
You just basically save one slash boss damage into the trance, and you get like an extra 1000 PIV or something. But you have to do it correctly though. So that's the only thing that's not very consistent for Yomu because you need to do it correctly.
Also, I believe on the side from on Kuskus screen.
Also, the suicide that they are doing on the kunai section on stage 2 for the Marisa players is quite tricky. The timing for this suicide is particularly precise, since you not only want to have the right timing to die at, but you also want the correct amount of gauge. You have to. This is basically the case in general for suicides, where you want to aim for a particular amount of gauge, since it's not going to be full, and also a timing. Right, and here we see Lyrica leaving some spirits on screen. These are needed to get the next trance earlier.
As you can see, just trying to mostly leave the grey spirits behind. Obviously, it's basically impossible to not accidentally collect blue or grey spirits, but as long as you get most of them like you want to, it's gonna be fine. There is leeway.
And now he is using a spot which gives you a lot of chain while exiting Kyoko. This is something that Lyrica discovered on his own. Previously we would get much less chain here, but by sitting in a particular specific spot right next to Kyoko, you get a lot more chain than anywhere else. Alright, Kuskus also entering Kyoko, and Lyrica is going to finish her off. Yeah, that easily gets this.
Also, did we mention how much spirits you can get by just bombing in front of bosses? Because that's a thing, and that's really important. But that's basically how most of the bombs are used. Some bombs are used in the stage portion if there is a really large number of enemies spawning all around the screen. Especially for Marisa, because Yomu can just slash usually, but even Yomu may occasionally lean that bomb. And unfortunately, it's like a last resort because often those bombs are subject to RNG if you're unlucky.
Also, you saw Kuskus just intentionally losing some damage on his trance. This is because you do not want the trance to continue into the next spell, because if you do that, then you cannot get enough gauge to also charge Touhou like he is doing now.
Yeah, you can think of the Elspar as a resource of either trance gauge or PIV and score, because you may get more by just shooting it down fully, but you also lose trance gauge later on, which might just be
dialogue
worse off.
cancel is coming up for Lyrica. He's going to trance and have it cancelled by Kogasa's dialogue, which leaves him with half his gauge left and allows him to trance the spell card as well. It's a really neat trick, although it wasn't discovered by Lyrica.
Okay, someone in chat said, hopefully these players have a backup plans for accidental deaths. Usually the backup plan is lose a metric ton of score in TD.
Actually you lose like... If you do it correctly, you most likely lose like 50 million at most though.
There's no
way. It depends on where you die. No, it depends on where you die, basically.
Okay,
if you die at something like... If you die to something like stack 6, then yeah, that's a RebotOva. If you got dying to stack 6, it's just like... Yeah, no. But if you die anywhere else, you can just adjust your route, and usually you only lose like 50 million. If you know how to do it.
In general, yeah, and that also assumes that you know a viable backup route, of course. Which, in a setting like Touhou World Cup, is actually pretty important to know about if you want to maximize your score.
Lyrica has a lot of backup route, and last year, for example, he got a lot of good run even with a lot of mistakes. So it's always possible. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Lyrica is doing his newest route, so this is exciting.
Yeah. So a lot of bosses in this game, starting from stage 3, have some unique mechanic that interacts with just the scoring mechanic. Like here, just Yoshika spawns spirits that she would usually heal herself with if they are blue. In this case, she spawns grey spirit, which you can just milk for score.
Alright,
Yeah,
finally,
you
we
want
get
to
the
exit
statue.
that spell with at least 1/3 of your gauge in order to get the Poison Murder trance, which Lyrica just did successfully.
Oh, fuck.
And I see that Kuskus has resets, that's unfortunate.
It looks like Collei is finally into stage 2, doing a suicide.
He did it
Damn,
badly
we see
though.
what happened to Kuskus.
Unfortunately, wasn't paying
Also, that
attention.
death is intentional, don't worry.
The thing about Collei is that he suicide badly. He missed the first yin yang. So he had to run into the third yin yang or something. And that's,
Oh,
look at his face right now. Because he missed the suicide timing. He doesn't have a chance right now. And that's really bad.
Also, this
okay,
new
yes, yes,
rules
yes.
that Lyrica's doing. Previously, we would capture, score Desire Eater, and then bomb immediately on the stage 4 opening and then suicide there. But Lyrica has found a new route which makes score Desire Eater a bit easier, but it's also a better route where he moves the suicide to score Desire Eater, and then still bombs the stage 4 opening, but then trances it afterwards by making use of the spirits that he collected on score Desire Eater.
That
And
was a
this
really juicy
also
trance.
changes the route on the mid-boss. And it actually helps there too. This route change is extremely clever. We will see in a bit why that's the case.
By the way, the length to where you must maintain the chain is just a single second. If there is like more than a second in between the spawning of a blue spirit, because the trance is just determined by blue spirit spawning and not necessarily enemy kills.
Yeah, so by having a trance here, he has essentially made Sega's movement RNG irrelevant. Her movement, as well as any boss movement in this game, is random. They are likely to follow you, but they don't always. And because he has that trance and Marissa has a very fast speed, he can just see where Sega goes and just follow her, because Marissa is so fast that he can just react. So he will never lose his chain or to random movements. And it is not only a better route, but it also makes this easier. It's just perfect.
Alright.
Previously, in the old route, you would bomb the mid-boss twice, and you would kind of have to hope that Sega moved in the way that you expected her to.
This section is massive gains.
Yeah, massive gains here. But that's like the first big trance in the game. Yeah, with the new route, he actually has less bomb pieces here, so he had to change the strategy on Sega as well. Normally you would enter with 6 bomb pieces on the world record route.
Now, if you saw a death from Kuskus in the beginning of stage 2, that's intentional.
Yes, that's the kunai section where you always die, since you don't have enough gauge and it is very lucrative to trance, so you want to die there.
Because you
Alright,
can only trance
Sega.
when the gauge is full. And if it's not full, then what you can do is you can just die, you can kill yourself, and you get you get the trance going after short.
Yes,
duration,
that's true. I
obviously.
don't think we actually explained that mechanic, so that's a good one. Also, on the Sega fight, for both Yomu and Marissa, their general strategy is to kill Yoshika as much as they can, because it gives you extra spirits. Like, if you only kill Sega, then you are just missing out on the spirits that Yoshika would give.
You see, just rushing to Yoshika, punching bag.
Killing Yoshika with his trance, which looked like a death trance actually. I think I saw the death animation on that trance, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it was a death trance, yeah, I'm correct. Very close.
That's good enough.
The timing for death trance is the same as death bomb, by the way. So it is exactly 8 frames that you have to still press C after you get hit.
So one thing that is like very common for Yomu, I feel like, but not so common for Marisa, is making use of a certain mechanic about spirit spawning, which basically, when you start a chain, this position in which the colored spirits spawn is going to alternate, and basically that means that the blue spirits will spawn all on one side, and the gray spirits will spawn on the opposite side. And that is very useful if you want to like group up gray spirits that you don't want to collect and only like cash in on the blue spirits. Does Marisa actually give that?
Oh, he's gonna unleash his bombs onto Yoshika. First a manual kill, because the suicide trance already did some damage, so it would be a bit of a waste of that first bomb. And now he uses the first bomb.
Maribel just bullying Yoshika.
Then the second bomb is going to give another kill right here, and also finishes off the spell.
This is where Yomu does the
stage
grouping
5
thing.
with an amazing pace of 1.016. It's a very, very strong start. His world record enters with 1.02, by the way, so this is very, very strong.
By the way, Yomu players aligning themselves with the set spot right now for the first wave of this non. This is so that they can bomb very late and still be fine.
Also grazing is PIV. We neglected this because it's barely relevant.
Lyrica is crazy consistent, yes. There's the laser suicide incoming. Yeah, this section has a ton of spirits as well.
We probably want to lose this thing.
Look at those safe spots from Yomu, that's super scary.
Yeah. The set spot require you to be aiming directly down, otherwise it will not work because of movement energy. Will he do unfocus cap in here? What the? Oh, he actually doing it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, he actually doing the half round for this stage. Oh, okay.
Are they just waiting for...
Never mind.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
The thing about that strat later, you have to make sure to be able to get the trance on the final. Otherwise that strat doesn't do anything. So
it's
yeah, he
crazy
had
to go for to risk that strat in this match. That's
crazy.
Yeah,
that's
that strat
very
right
courageous
now
from Kuge.
In this current round, right now that strat is basically 4.2 billion base. So yeah, I'm really surprised he actually do that.
I wonder if Lyrica is going to do that one really difficult strat on Miko. If he makes it to Miko, then you will see what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Oh, that's not great.
That looked like an
Yeah, so
animal.
what happened to Lyrica is he was too slow. He was too slow killing the fairies. So, as you could see, the final section spawned really late. Like, it took several seconds for the fairies to spawn. And then his Master Spark ended and he could no longer kill the ones on the left. So, he just lost a bunch of bomb pieces. what you would do normally on Futo is something that you will hopefully see a little later in the match. But basically, he was supposed to have part of those bomb pieces tranced, so he's just missing some bomb pieces right now. And of course, he also lost score to that. Ah, she moved left. Yeah, so this strat is pretty difficult too. You want to manually chain this spell, but thankfully it's going well for him despite the unfortunate movement. But basically this strategy is quite a bit harder if Fudo moves left, so you really want her to move right, which makes it easier to chain and easier to capture. What's also important on Futo's second spell is you cannot move too far down, since eventually the spirit generation becomes too slow and you will lose your chain. So yeah, you have to stay like at least around the middle of the screen to be able to chain Fudo with Marissa's shot.
Listen to the spirits on the double hitbox from Futo and the boat.
Yes, that's true. Her boat is a hitbox, meaning that you get twice as many spirits as you would normally get.
Oh, didn't you mention that? I thought you had mentioned that at the beginning, my bad. Because like that's relevant for first spell and final spell. Like on Marisa it's especially nice because Yomu, I believe Yomu cannot like position as well. Because the hitbox on those slashes in the trance is really weird, but Marisa can just be on top of both and it's just a machine gun of sounds, spirit sounds.
Yeah, there's no gain or any change at all if you mash shift while trancing. It's just because he has nothing else to do.
Really?
Yes, it changes absolutely nothing if you mash shift during your trance with Marisa.
Bro is playing for fun.
Yeah, so he lost some of his space because of that mistake at the end of stage 5, but he is still on a really strong run.
George is value edge. No.
Touhou can definitely rock her. Because
very nice.
currently the Yomu Warrior is very low, so yeah.
Also, something Lyrica is doing here is also new, that which no Marisa World Record Runner was doing previously, which is to purely focus on killing speed on these sections and leave the spirits behind. Like in the past, it was believed that it was better to trance all the blue spirits to get to 500,000 PIV as soon as possible. But Lyrica found that just focusing on killing the enemies faster to get more spirits and just leave the spirits behind actually scores higher, because your PIV is already so close to 500,000 at this point that the difference with getting it just a bit sooner is actually irrelevant. So he was able to optimize stage 6 further by focusing on killing speed instead of getting 100 PIV from the blues.
Really close to full PIV there. And so that section we just saw is just... the score skyrocketed right there. And yeah, that section is also really... It's peculiar when you have to do it with Yomu, because you want to avoid killing the big
interesting
players.
strat upcoming. He waited intentionally before trancing Nico in order for that exact timing. So he timed his trance to end for the invincibility second, and during that invincibility second he sits on top of the spawner, which completely deletes Miko's first spell and allows him to just sit there and get spirits.
That trance hopefully?
Yeah, and this trance is also timed to completely cancel out that wave. Yeah, we are seeing lots and lots and lots of millions.
Again, death trance hopefully?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Lyrica's cracked at these death trances then.
Why are they even doing it though? To my knowledge, it doesn't change anything.
It doesn't, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
is he
it
going to
technically
it?
spawns one more spirit.
I don't think he... Wait,
Oh.
wait, he's doing it,
Nice.
he's doing it!
Nice.
He is chaining this spell. So for context, this is really, really difficult. He is a madman for risking that. Yeah, like those big bullets are completely random. You just have to kind of hope that we're... Oh no.
Oh, that's bad.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
not good. That is not good.
Oh,
he was
no.
supposed to bomb there and not die.
Oh no.
I mean, it
This
doesn't
is
lose
fine.
that much, but essentially
Again, not
now he
with
just
death
yeah, like normally he would die here. Yeah, and then now he's like just doing a manual trance instead and then bombing the transition. Yeah. So by bombing during the transition, you get a lot of score during the time that Miko doesn't have a health bar. Like this is also abused quite a bit on the fight, where if you're using a trance or bomb while Miko doesn't have a health bar, you just get more score than you otherwise would, so you time your resources to always be during no health bar time if you can.
Wow.
And yeah, the run is not over by that mistake, it's just a bit unfortunate, but he could still finish with a very good score. This is excellent pace. All he has to do now is time the suicide to the end. Like, at the end, you kill yourself intentionally.
Oh
and-
no.
Oh no, he missed it.
Oh my god. He finished off Miko way too early, which completely ruined the strategy. And yeah, that lost like a lot right there. So that was just instantly not 3.75 anymore. I'm pretty sure it would have been 3.75 otherwise, but yeah, this is still a strong start, even with failing the very last seconds of the run and failing stage 5 ending. This is still really good. Fantastic showing from
insane.
Barbara here. And we see Barbara on the screen right now.
Now we got hope for the homies to pick up some pace.
I will explain I will explain quickly what he was supposed to do at the end. So what you actually want to do is you kill yourself, but then you wait until the timer says roughly 2 seconds left. And then you shoot Miko down. And because Miko's explosion takes 2 seconds, she will die at the exact same time as you. Which causes your own death to be slowed down. But the spirits that spawn when you die, like when you die, there's also some grey spirits that spawn, those are not slowed down. Which means that way more spirits spawn than intended. And thanks to this glitch, you just get tens of millions extra compared to what you normally would. And he just missed out on all of that score by accidentally killing Miko too soon. So that is what happened.
I think he lost
Hopefully
like...
next time either either Kuskus or Kuge too, or him is going to be able to pull that
Hopefully
off.
both.
Yeah, hopefully everyone. I don't wish anyone to make that mistake. It loses a lot of score to make that mistake. And in fact, it's also possible where if you're behind roots and you don't have lives and you accidentally do the suicide because you're used to it, you actually game over. Whoops.
Unlucky, mistakes happen.
I just noticed that Kuge has a cursor on his screen that's kind of cursed.
Well, Barbara is 100% definitely the most consistent player, but Kuge has some really good numbers in practice, you know, so...
Yes, Kuge is nowadays it gets called a labber, And yeah, it's a fake personal best. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what Kuge? Kuge is a very technical player. Like his PB does not reflect his actual potential. Like his practice, some of best is like world record level, as Clank and Gnome are saying.
I don't even think it's PB hiding intentionally. It's just this is a
Yeah,
different
he
score
doesn't
file.
He just doesn't do run, that's why.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
is that actually
and-
just his like PB? Is actual PB? It's that?
Oh, I thought this PB was about 3.8.
No. In one of his run in the reverse TWC, he actually got like 3.8 or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he has a 3.8.
Yeah.
Then I think it's just a different score file.
It could
Basically-
very well just be a different score file, yeah.
Yeah, he just changed the score file and currently he doesn't clear anything at all. That's why his consistency is not very good. But his potential is very high, as I mentioned before.
Like unfortunately last year, Kuge did not clear at all DNS. And I really hope that doesn't happen
He did
again.
get very close, but yeah, unfortunately he didn't manage to clear.
What was the name? DNF? I forgot. Is it DNF? DNF, thank you.
Yeah, did not
I am
finish.
super commentator.
Yeah. Everyone in stage 1. Oh yeah, did we explain about how Yomu actually gets some significant amounts of grace during the run, unlike Marissa?
We just mentioned that Grace gives PIV, but like Yomu is the character that actually like tries to do.
It's mostly just a Q call. It's mostly just Q call set spot, I think, for the race.
Yeah, Kyoko's safe spot definitely seems like the biggest grace moment of the run. Hang on.
Oh my, that strategy is so bullshit. What's the gain from doing that, Naomo?
Wait, what?
That doing third spell no bomb. What's the gain compared to just bombing?
I think it's only about 5,000 VIP, and 5,000 VIP is only around, let's see, only around 40 million.
Okay, come on,
So, yeah.
okay, Garfield, you have bombs, but don't cut it,
So
just
basically,
stage 2s in half.
He's doing the half stack one only for 40 million. When his route get only get over 4.1 million, even without that. So it's really questionable. The same with the Q call second spell, by the way. If you didn't remember, he tried to unfocus, cap it, and just die. That thing only give him like 30 million. So he doing 2 really hard strat for less than 100 million. And that's really weird.
You see, like, it's not that it's not good, it's just that bro is just doing world record attempts that actually feature
no, like,
things.
he can world record even without them. That's the thing.
Wait,
I
you
think
can
he
world
did-
record without those?
Yes, exactly. Because, like I said before, the current Yomu world record is very outdated. We already discovered a lot of different strats, especially at stack 6. So yeah.
There's quite
Yeah.
some difference between the Marissa and the Yomu records. Like Lyrica has optimized the Marissa records to a ridiculous degree, while the Yomu, and it's also very recent, while the Yomu record is not even using the newest route and the newest strategies, so it can be beaten by quite a lot if some excellent player is grinding the category.
So,
Yeah.
knowing all of this, that I question is mental sanity at this point. Please just get it. Please, Koge.
Okay, so honestly, even though this Yuko's unfocused Sokunin thingy is hard, it shouldn't be this hard though. I think he just gotta get too nervous or something. I don't know. Like, at most you can expect it to be around like Captain PWG or something. It's not that hard though. So yeah, he's failing that a lot compared to like Leo in the first few years, for example, where Leo gets that almost every time. So you see the different inconsistency between them right now.
Oh, Kuskus, get a run going.
Yep, Kuskus entering Kyoko.
Dog.
I wonder if he actually does like the better spot. Yes, he's doing it. Nice.
Oh.
I can tell he is in the right spot because of how quickly the spirits are generated. Just tell from the speed of the squeaks. He got the trance so soon that he didn't have to cut on damage. That's ideal.
I think he did cut on damage a bit. He off-tempered himself a bit, missing just a bit of the shot on the right. Because I think we had mentioned it on like that extra scoring, but like Marisa can do this nice thing where she just moves on the side, misses some of the shot, and that's more optimal than just tapping.
That is true. It is an easy way to lose damage, but also keep your chain going. And for an unknown reason, it actually gives more PIV to do that compared to letting go of your shots sometimes.
Oh my god, he's still trying to do this.
Yeah, the reason unfocus is used is because the lasers will actually hit Kyoko.
Yeah.
Well, let's see
Is that the
his
stage 2
Susanoo.
from Kuge? Oh.
Nice.
By the way, stack 2 for Yomu is actually very hard to do correctly. So
Yeah.
Instead of a hard stack 1 for Marisa, Yomu has a hard stack 2, and they kind of balance out. That's why it should be more common to see stack 2 entry, but not stack 3 entry, because stack 2 jail a lot.
Which is why I'm not liking Collei staying that much in stage 1 because of those strategies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the life piece. I wasn't looking, but I know that missing one life piece is not a problem in the Marisa routes. You can afford to do that just fine. It is typically only the bomb pieces that can be strict, not so much the life pieces.
Usually, if you mess up PD resources, it's really bad. I'd expect like the players to at least like pause as a sign to like, I fucked up.
Yeah, it's common to pause if they actually went off route, because they have to think about which backup to use.
Oh, don't worry, miserable marbles. I believe Yomu has a point where she just completely lets a bomb piece, or at least there's like a bomb piece that is not tranced, it's just left there. Maybe, that's what I remember. Don't be weirded out if the players intentionally leave resources or collect them suboptimally.
Alright, Kuskus is understandably doing the normal route on Yoshika instead of Lyrica's optimized version. Yeah, Lyrica is the only player that uses his route. So.
Marby, I think it's the opposite. It's like Maribel said, you can miss a life piece, bomb pieces are strict.
Yeah,
you cannot
exactly.
you can't either collect or lose more than you want.
Yeah, and bomb pieces aren't like always that strict either, but they certainly can be. Like at some stages, it's just if you lose any bomb piece, the run is over.
Yeah, you want to manage the bomb piece to not get them before the suicide sometimes. It's a depend on the round.
This is tight. Oh my god. Yeah, he failed to get the poison murder trance, so he's using the backup where you bomb it instead.
Oh.
That was a good backup though. That's the exact backup that you want to do. It is ultimately not a very big loss, but it is unfortunate. Oh,
he died.
That really blows though, dying there. He wanted to time it out.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the Lyrica route where you just die. He wants to time it out.
I believe
That's
it's gonna be a timeout
not great,
now.
but the run is not over. He just has to skip the stage 4 opening suicide now.
Do you normally
Meanwhile,
suicide and
Lyrica
then
looks
bomb?
en route, and Kuge is safe spotting Kyoko.
Oh,
he died
to
to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
So the thing about
And
safe
he's
spot
back
on the
to
non
stage
Chewy
1.
does. The first way should be easy to set up, but it's harder to execute. Where the second way is harder to set up, and you just gotta die if you don't do it correctly. So yeah, it's not supposed to be that hard of a thing, but it can kill.
Alright, Kuskus is doing a normal trance instead of the suicide. And leaving some more spirits behind. Here we go. He should get full from this, or almost full. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
This is good enough. He is back on route now, just with a significant loss. He was doing the Lyrica method there, where you trance into the mid-boss instead of bombing the non.
Did Marisa just outrun a spirit chasing her?
Nice.
Okay.
He had to fill up his gauge to 1/3, because otherwise you die without using a trance. You can only die and have a trance start if you have at least 1/3 gauge. So that's why. And in comes the big one.
Big gains.
There we go.
I don't like that life piece like that. Ah, it's fine actually. Yeah, well, when you play against the world record holders, your goal kind of just becomes get the most satisfying clear I can.
Yeah, so death trancing is not important actually.
Yeah.
There's no unless you mean unless you mean when they suicide
actually.
and a trance activates. Which, by the way, if you call it a death trance, that's really confusing, because that normally refers to death, but with the trance. So you should probably not name it that.
The thing about that trance is that you actually spawn one extra race spirit when you do that. And that can be important for Yomura, for example. because spawning exactly one spirit will flip the spirit sign. So for example, if your blue is on the left side and red is on the right side, and you death trance, then the blue will be switched to the right side, and the red will be switched to the left side. It's actually very important.
Would you use, is that where like you would use it in stage 5 if you mess up the chain order?
Yeah. Actually the most common usage before the Yomu sexual open the suicide. Because if you remember correctly, during the suicide, the first row of yin yang on the top spawn spirit, spawn the blue to the left, yeah? But then you suicide, and that spawn an extra ray, so the left column of yin yang will spawn the blue to the right side. And that's why Yomu can actually just stay in the middle and get all the blue and leave behind the ray.
Oh, so that trance is always like death trance, preferably.
Yeah, no, not like. It depends on the route, but sometimes you want to route your death trance inside that. And of course, like I said before, death trance will spawn an extra ray spirit. That means, for example, during we go fight, because you have like 500 VIP, every death trance give you an extra $500,000.
Oh yeah.
So that's why, ultimately, you want to death trance every single time on Rico, if you can.
Oh yeah, right. Kuskus is en route. I was a bit scared there. On Tongling, but he's fine. He's fine. He just needs to enter stage 5 with 1 life. Good. He has incorporated some strategies that Lyrica found into his route. That's really nice to see. Before this match, I actually didn't know what route Kuskus was using, so it is really cool to see that he incorporated some of the new strategies into his route.
That fucking spirit that I hate.
Alrighty, I'm kind of looking at what his score is going to be entering Tochiko. That's like normally what I would tell base from. This is looking good for Kuskus considering his current personal best. Yep, goes over 1 bill here. Yeah, I think this, like, I don't know how big his stage 6 is, but if he has a really good stage 6, I would think this can be actually. Oh my god! Oh my god. He got hit on Tochiko by accident.
Oh, he's got the life.
Yeah, that's a game over. Or
no,
actually
he
no. No, he got the extent just in time. Good.
That was so weird.
That is still not great though. You want to keep that life. Yeah, so he managed to get the extent before actually dying, so he kept the run alive. Yeah, he's a life behind now, so he has to skip a suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally if you're a life behind you cannot do NDS, unless, of course, you would skip the suicide on Defiance. He would have to adjust his Miko play a bit though in order to do that. Let's see if he gets this section right that Lyrica messed up the previous time. Nice, the enemies did show up early this time as they should. And now he finishes off everything with the bomb. He gets the bombs and skips through this dialogue and immediately bombs her. And this strategy allows you to just barely trance those greens over there, which gives you 3 extra bomb pieces. Very nice. Apologies for the quick speaking, but that strategy is so fast that I had to do that in order to explain it in real time.
It's fine. We've seen plenty of that today already.
She moved left, but the second wave looks fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, that should kill, right? Right? Oh, he did miss some damage in the end, but he was still able to kill it.
Kuskus is doing fine.
There we go. Yeah, so Kuskus is a life behind, unfortunately, because he made a really unfortunate mistake on Tojiko. Yeah, I think that was just a choke, honestly, because that is not a section you would die on normally. Like all you have to do on Tojiko is just sit there and transfer. So that was really just a nervous choke. It's really sad. Oh well.
Have we seen stage 3 from Kuge yet?
No, not yet.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's really...
Yeah, if he wasn't behind, I would say this is 3.4 pace, but now it's looking tricky. We'll see what he ends up with. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what his route is, so I don't actually know if he can through 3.35. If he does stage 6 really well, though, I think he might be able to, yeah. Okay, so this section is key. It'll come down to how well he does this. Scoring the fairy trains well here is extremely important. Okay, he did kill one big fairy there, but not like the biggest loss. Yeah, so that section with the bomb pieces is the highest scoring section in the entire game. It is extremely important to kill as many spirits as you can, but not kill the big fairies. Because if you kill a big fairy, then all of its ghosts that are following it are gonna despawn and you lose a lot. But it's really tricky to not accidentally kill the big fairies, because your trance is so powerful. So it's a very difficult section to score well. Alright, I think he's doing this strat where you... Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not completely sure if this is timed with the cancel, but he should be okay.
Should be.
Yeah, he still gets the cancel. Nice. It was just a bit later.
There goes the life extend. I doubt this can PB. This should be like at least 3.2 maybe.
That's a reset for Lyrica. Hopefully Kuge actually gets past Kyoko this time. Alright, Kuskus is not going to do this strategy. Yeah, he's just gonna capture it, of course. It is very risky. Lyrica is the only one I have ever seen who like dares to do this in a run.
Alright.
There we go. So you want to trance the spell and lose a bit of damage. So that's why he's missing with a bit of a shot. This is because if you do that, you can then bomb. And you will have the bomb lasts. Or actually no, he is behind, so he doesn't bomb. But yeah, normally you would have the bomb last like during the no health bar bits. But since he is behind, he cannot... he cannot suicide NDS. And
I believe Kuskus just survived enough for him to just intentionally...
So yeah, I doubt that this would 3.35. It cannot without NDS suicide, which he's not able to do, but He can still get which
3.2, yeah.
he can still get like a score that by his standards is pretty good.
Oh right, Kuskus passed the dog. The dog.
Oh, nice.
Can I pet the dog?
Finally.
Yeah, he tried to go for the set stack 2 now. That's why he got to stack 3.
Alright, Kuskus is about to finish. Do not suicide, please.
3.3,
You don't have a
come
life?
on.
Yeah, good. You remembered. Good. Yeah, that's a clear.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, since he couldn't do NDS suicide, he lost his
GG,
3.3 there, but that still is a
Come on,
run
man.
on the board.
What the fuck is
What
that?
the
What
fuck?
is this ending blocker? It's like making like a sandwich.
Hold on a moment.
A Polish sandwich.
Kurwa bobber.
I'm really glad to finally see Collei cooking up a run.
Grotesque food. Kuskus was just like 2 spirits away from getting the trance. Look at how nicely Yomu can just stand still in the middle and spawn chain every single enemy. It's many times better than Crispy's boiled pizza. Oh, how are you feeling about this, Gnome? How are
do
you
you mean?
feeling about this right now? This run from Collei?
It's okay, I guess. It can get to top on 1 view if it does correctly. But we will see.
This is
He
where
is messing up the spell
Yomu...
one though. Yeah, but he didn't mess it. He is messing up the timing. So it's fine. It's fine.
Is he? No, it's looking fine.
Oh, never mind.
That's painful.
Kennedy.
So for that spell, ideally you want to time your slack correctly, so the spirits always spawn. I mean, not the spirit, the ghost. The ghost enemy always spawn in the same manner if you time the slack correctly every time. So yeah.
I feel so bad for Collei now. I really hope
think
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
get
get a job
another run.
Well, he decided to do a set 2 route right now, so it's probably fine. He will get another one to stack 3 at least.
Please
Yeah,
don't
only has
DN
time for one full
F
game run.
again.
Yeah.
What's the community name for that mid-boss spirit? Spirit. Fred!
Yeah, it's a very new thing. There was never a name for that mid boss, but like last year or so, someone, or at least it was very recent that someone just popularized the name Fred in one of these Discord chats.
I've never heard about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had never heard
never
about
know
it
that.
until like a few weeks ago or something.
This is like some meme I had never know about. That's kind of funny.
It's very recent, yeah. But yeah, that mid boss doesn't actually have a name, of course.
interest not on the wiki. Is Jimbo on the wiki?
Oh yeah. I wanted to explain something about this, the final spell on Yuriko. Like, there's a pretty famous grace strategy on that final spell where you capture the entire thing point blank and you get a lot of extra spirits and also some grace on the side. And this is something that Reimu does. But you don't actually do that with other shots. And like, it is possible to do it with Marissa, although it's even harder than with Reimu. But because you have a bomb in stock and there's no other section where that bomb is worth it, there's no reason to not bomb. So there's essentially no reason to go for that difficult strat when you can just bomb, and the grace gain from it is minuscule compared to the spirits.
Okay, that's a good suicide.
Yep.
If you see you flame, then that's good.
There is no way Jimbo made it to the official Touhou fandom, to like the general fandom. I cannot believe this. I'm speechless.
Yeah, that's true. There was the name Meme Yang for the stage 4 mid boss in the early days, but it kind of got superseded by Jimbo. Yeah, for like the first few weeks there, a part of the community was calling it Meme Yang instead of Jimbo. They kind of came at the same time and Jimbo just won in the end.
The mid-boss stage 1 for me has always been a mystery. Never understood how to optimize that thing.
Yeah, you basically have to queue it correctly then. When you slash at your move in grass, you can actually move up or down and the slash will move along you. So if you do it correctly, you will be able to slash the enemy and then get into the soften range to get an extra spirit or something.
Yeah, just never figured out the rhythm to move up and down, you know?
Yeah. You can just move up and down at any level, except for this level, I guess. Doesn't matter. Do it correctly versus doing it not correctly is only about 1000 BIV, so it doesn't matter for most level at all. I think this that was really bad, I think. Yeah, that was really bad last bug. For some reason he just go up and get the blue spirit there and he lost a lot of BRB from that. I think he lost like 2000. Not sure why, but yeah.
He is aligning for the spot, I think, using the HUD.
Yeah, he's using the dialogue. When Kyoko appears, she will say something, you can use the text there to align.
Yeah, and then you just instantly bomb when the wave ends, because otherwise the bullets will come to you.
It's actually important to bomb this late, by the way, because if you haven't noticed already, Yomu cannot shoot anything while focused. So that means in order to align for the next wave, you have to focus to see your hitbox. But if you do that, you will not be able to shoot. And if you do not shoot, then you will not be able to damage the boss.
Yep.
And that means you can break the combo. That's why the bomb is very important, because you can use the bomb to ally yourself without breaking the combo. So that safe spot is not for the race, but for the consistency. Hopefully he will bomb his spell, because there's no reason to do it. But seriously, what the fuck? Bro,
he's doing this method again.
Come on, man.
Oh my god.
That strategy is really difficult.
And yes, Yomu does shoot when she's unfocused.
A funny thing about that spell, unfocus, is that when you unfocus, obviously you don't have a hitbox. But the thing is, the football will also hide your character. So you have to dodge the entire thing without knowing where you are. That's really weird.
if he's wise, he should probably skip that difficult strategy in order to get a run at this point.
Yeah, he should keep it. He should always keep it, to be honest. I don't know why he's doing that.
The greediest Touhou player.
Yeah, he was doing it really late in the reset time too. But oh well.
That thing only saves
I just really
like
hope
one
he
bomb.
can get any run going at this point.
He can work record without that, by the way. Once again. You can definitely get 4.2 billion without doing that ever. Oh, he just stopped playing now. Why? Yeah, exactly.
My router bust. True, honestly.
There's also a cool optimization that Lyrica did, where as part of his new routes, where he suicides on Score Desire Eater instead of capturing it, this is actually giving him room to bomb the first long on Yoshika, while in the old route you would capture that one. And because of the loss of trans gauge from that, you actually had to leave some gray spirits behind on that previous trans on the stage section. And now, because Lyrica does not have to do that, he can actually get slightly higher score from that trans, because he can just nab all of the spirits without having to think about leaving some behind. Because he just bombs Yoshika's first non anyway and easily gets this first spell trance. This spell is also one of the big differences between Marisa and Yomu, where Yomu can like kill all of the ghosts all at once with her powerful slashes, while Marisa has to manually go left, right, weaving from side to side to kill the ghosts, and she cannot exactly chain them, or at least not very well. This is again really solid pace on Lyrica's side. Yep, there we have the intentional death. And he is going to stall this spell to get as many blue spirits as he can before killing it. He will kill this card as soon as Yoshika spawns her last set of blue spirits in the last wave. Or actually, he killed it one wave early, I think. Yeah. Perhaps a safety measure.
Yeah.
It's excellent pace.
Wow.
Yeah, Kuge really should be playing it safer here. Alright, Lyrica going to do this trance here. There it is. I just love how they were able to remove RNG from the run by making the Sega mid-boss consistent and not even lose score to it. It's such a fantastic find. Like, I just love it when players find ways to make a run less random and also better. It's amazing.
Truly the peak of scoring.
Yeah, like you literally make the game more fun to play and you also score higher. Definitely. Alright, Kuge is... oh yeah, right, he's on the mid boss still. Just please don't risk Kyoko's spell 2.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Alright, Kuskus is also on stage 2. Nice. It's just nice that no one is in stage 1 anymore now. Alright. Yoshika's finished off there and he is gonna circle Sega in order to keep the chain active. This is also a fairly new strategy. It was known about before Lyrica, but I don't think it was like actually necessary at that point. Yeah, also note that he kept sitting on Sega there until Sega got her health bar, and only then did he move to Yoshika when he was trancing. And this is to optimize the amount of raw score that you get from damaging the bosses. Since she will not lose part of her health bar, but you still deal damage, so you still get points for it. It's like Nico, basically. Wait, Kuskus just said cringe in chat. Yeah, he lost a run. That's sad.
Cringe! Don't cringe, bro.
Okay,
Please.
Kuge doing safe spots and Lyrica's on tunneling. Okay, nice. That's
love
one
that
more wave,
name.
right? Yeah. One more. Okay, Kuge is doing it again.
Kuge,
Oh, no.
please.
Please don't die. Just... Please get it. Okay, that is looking good. Just finish her off. Okay, good.
He need to get a chance. Okay, good. Alright, he done it.
Nice.
Oh god, finally.
Thank the Lord.
That's such a spooky strat.
Alright, boys, we got our 5,000 PIV. Now we can do our third attempt at stage 3. Sorry, second. Do you see the problem here?
Alright, Lyrica finishing off stage 4 with stronger pace than his current best. That is fantastic pace. Unfortunately, I don't remember the PIV on his world record, but his raw score, at least, I'm pretty sure is higher than the world record at this point in the run. I just don't know the PIV.
Isn't that insane?
Well, yes, absolutely insane.
I'm not switching.
Holy shit.
Wait for it.
Oh, it's not? Yeah,
Wait for it, George. George. Oh. Ah.
Oh, okay, nice. He got a good RNG on the palm and the mid non. Oh, right.
Oh,
So the thing of...
I'm sorry, Clank, I was talking about Lyrica and not about Kuge when referring to pace.
Yeah. Anyway, one thing about Yowu Bomb I had to mention it does, it's actually random. So that is to say, if you bomb out the boss, you are not gonna get a consistent kill timing. So for some buffs, for like example Kogasa miss spell and miss non, it's very vital for your bomb to kill it correctly, otherwise you miss like 2000 BIP or something. So what Collei has was a good RNG one, so this is a good base run right now for him.
No more mess ups, hopefully.
Good enough anyway.
Yeah, the main issue is Yoshika right now. I don't think there's really that much he had to worry about on the stage portion. But yeah, I really hope he gets past. He gets past Yoshika this time.
He's probably gonna get SDE because yeah. Usually the first spell should be consistent for him.
And yeah, there's barely any reset time left, so if he resets, he would probably have to commit to his stage 1 that he gets thereafter.
Yeah, he doesn't have to commit right now.
Yeah, really cool thing that Yomo does there. She basically kills many of the spirits at the end, and then she trances before the blue spirits can be sucked up by Yoshika.
There's
Yeah.
big trance on Lyrica's screen. I love this. I love the stage 5 circle trance. It's so satisfying.
It's really nice.
It gives so much. Okay, please get the dialogue cancel strat this time. Yes. Okay. Good. There we go. Yeah, Lyrica is on a god run right now.
Kamiran.
He got better pace than his previous run, and he did not mess up the final section this time.
Okay, it's really scaring me.
Okay, please, Futo. Please move right. Okay, yes, nice. Yeah, that's easily a cap. Very good chain too.
Oh, nice.
Finally got to stack 4.
Also, Kuge is past Yoshika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gnome, get ready.
Yeah, hopefully.
Cause shit gets real now.
Yeah, Lyrica is easily gonna get like 2 billion in entering stage 6 at this point. Yeah, movement is 2/3 to follow. Since UFO, yeah. That looked like another death trance. Yeah, that's 2 billion, easily.
Listen to that machine gun going.
Yeah, this is just beautiful pace. I hope Lyrica can keep it going. This is way more than 3.8 pace.
Are you telling me there is an actual chance at world record?
The thing is, I don't know what PIV he has on world record at this point, but I think it's very close.
Okay, let me check.
Or maybe
if it's
even
on,
slightly higher. It's like I know that there's only a small difference. Oh, it's 442.9. Oh, okay, yeah. So his PIV is a bit behind world record, but his raw score is comparable. The base is close to world record for sure. Since he is already almost at 500k.
There is less than 1 minute left from the clock, by the way.
Yeah, Kuge is committed at this point.
Just don't fail
As
to
well as
side
Lyrica.
him, like last year. Come on.
Well, everyone.
So I believe there is another RNG bomb coming for Yomo now.
Yeah. Like, yeah, your move bomb RNG also doesn't really work that well on enemy. Because sometimes if the game decides, you can miss some enemy during the bomb and you can break the combo here. Not very ugly.
Looks fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Suicide
fine.
on the Wisp.
So many spirits.
Now there is the super milk by Yomo, and this is where the large slash really matters when grouping spirits.
Yeah, like this is one of the reasons why Yomu scores higher than Marissa. Like she gets so much on the
It's very
stages
good.
from the bomb and the slashes.
Now look at the juice
one for the
going
final
now.
trans. It's on a very good base right now. It's like 418, I think, or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
I don't
here,
even
the
know who to
timing
look
for
at.
killing this big Perisa is very specific.
Kuskus's credits over, I think.
Oh no.
Or at least
no.
he's considering to end it.
Yeah, he has a good
Yeah,
run.
yeah,
already.
he's ending it.
Kuge killed 8 fairies, which I believe is correct.
He's thanking us.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks to
thank
you
you
for
for
playing.
participating, Kuskus. It's really
And
nice
getting here.
to see you get a 3.26 live. It sucks that you couldn't get the NDS suicide, but you played really nice.
Does he have commentator role? I should, right?
Oh no, he died. Ah, what?
No!
Yeah, he
Why are you
died
dying
on
to the
spell
string
1.
spell? It's literally just an M bullet, and that's it. How do you die to this? Ah,
Wait, that's not run over, is it? He can just
No,
continue
he's
with the
not
loss,
lose.
right?
yeah, he just continue with loss. But like
Yeah.
that's a big loss, no?
It's definitely a big loss, yeah.
It basically means he had to skip the suicide.
Also, I think
So,
Lyrica
yeah.
is just calming down before Miko right now. Yeah, Lyrica has max PIV entering Miko. And yeah, we haven't seen a correctly executed NDS suicide yet. That's true, because the only one that would have been one was when Lyrica messed it up.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
he died again.
Why? Okay, that's.
I think he's
awful.
very nervous at this point. He's under a lot of pressure. Like he has no reset
Bro.
time, and he has forced to complete
He
this
just died
run.
again. He just died again.
Yeah, he's choking. Ah, that's so sad. That is so sad.
That was roughly 418 build into Sega, by the way.
Yeah, that was
And he
really
just died right
rough.
now.
I think
Yo.
ultimately
Yo.
I think ultimately he just went for a route that was just too hard. Hey there, Kuskus.
Hello.
Kuskus,
Hello,
we might
Kuskus.
be... sorry guys, I was focused on trying to get Kuskus
Yeah.
in here.
Just in time to watch Lyrica on an absolute god pace.
Gold pace, you say?
Yeah, it should be God pace.
Yeah, I'm just now learning how the others are doing because I didn't like check stream at all
Stop the-
when I was playing.
Yeah, so Lyrica is on fantastic pace right now. Like he entered stage 6 only 2k behind world record in terms
What
of
the fuck?
PIV, I mean.
Okay, 3.85 billion pipe in my opinion. I'm just guessing numbers though.
He is doing the chain again.
Yeah,
Oh.
he always does this. Come on,
Yeah, he's a
he's always
mad
doing
lad.
this. This freaking
Nice, he's
cursed
getting it.
washing machine strat.
Solid.
Freaky.
Alright, just... Yeah. Intentionally lower damage, then get the bomb.
Now get the bomb, not unlike last
Yes,
time.
bomb
Thank
during
you.
the transition.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Okay.
Amazing.
Previous credit, he just didn't bomb here.
Okay, this is gonna be a suicide trance here. Yep.
Good.
He does it differently. He does it differently than I do, Miko. Like I just noticed.
The only challenge left is the NDS timing for the suicide.
Yeah,
That's all that's left.
I forgot a perfect suicide is 70.5 million, but I forgot how
I think it's about
exactly how
that,
tight
yeah.
it is. But it is very tight.
It's
Come on,
very
Lyrica.
tight. You generally get like high 60, like 67 or
That's a
something
death
would be
transfer
good.
play.
Yeah, it's less trans, I think.
No, I think, yeah, but Lyrica did it so much that I imagine he can get like 70 consistently or close to that.
Probably, yeah. Lyrica has done so many attempts at this.
Come on, please, be world record.
Okay, just
I
all
don't
you
think
have to do, just die.
I'm not sure if this is gonna
and
be world
wait.
record, but it's gonna get close.
Please get the timing.
3.83 billion?
Okay.
Get the
That's about
Okay,
right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
3.84
billion.
3.84.
3.84 billion.
That is insane.
That is insane for a live performance.
That is absolutely insane. Like,
What a
he has just
monster.
trounced his previous TWC showings with this run.
Like, even on his streams outside of TWC, he usually just gets high 3.6s and low 3.7s. He doesn't get this, even on his normal streams,
Yeah, like
with like no live tournament pressure.
Yeah, like to show also just how insane this is. Last year he got about a flat 3.7. This is literally a 150 million improvement.
Yeah.
Look at the TWC
Almost,
score.
actually, it's almost that much
133.
over his previous showing in a live run, which was also the final run.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if Collei needed like 4.2 billion or something to beat Lyrica's score, because like, one thing you have to know about Marisa, this might have been already said, but she is way more optimized than Yomu is right now, so this
Yeah.
kind of score as Marisa will probably require a very considerable improvement over world record for a Yomu
Barbara is
player.
worth 10.
Wait, I had completely stopped paying attention. Why is Collei on 1 power and 0 extend?
So
train
Kuge
rank?
died several times, so
He died
Oh, no.
3 times
he's
in a
actually
row.
more
Yeah.
than a life behind right now. I think he's like
Wait, what
2
the
lives
hell?
behind.
Wait, what the hell? I got 13 points. You see? You see, this is proof that TWC is scripted. My runs are scripted.
Yeah, scripted
Yeah,
to
so
get
Kuge
13 just
cannot
like the game
suicide
number.
here either.
I think it's Kuge had the worst fucking train wreck ever. I feel like this is not that rare for Collei, unfortunately.
Kuge is the
like-
greediest toe player for real.
We've seen
I was
them
joking earlier, but
last year. We've seen them lose their only stage 4 entry to like failing to suicide and losing like 10,000 PID from that.
Oh yeah,
It's very sad.
that's true, Clank. I'm not the Yomu expert. That's Gnome.
Yeah, last year he lose like almost 20,000. Oh. Yeah, around 15,000 in the last in the stage 4 suicide because he failed on completely. This year he just failed Sega completely though. So
yeah.
yeah.
Now
Because
you
he
always,
Oh, he still has no score. Oh,
yeah, no, it just
Yeah,
this is like the second credit that made it to stage 3.
Yeah, so he would have definitely been able to get further if he used a more consistent route, but he went for a really difficult strategy on Kyoko's second spell, which he failed multiple times, and that kept him from getting a run going.
Now, I want people to remember that fact about spirits always grouping up on one side, because Yomu can do a really cool thing here in stage 5 at the end.
Yeah.
Just pay attention to the sides now. So now there is...
okay.
In
So
front of you,
Grace
see?
on the left. Grace on the left.
Wanna be
You should see
real
that
fast
Ray-
in here? Trance?
Yep.
That's so
Yeah.
juicy.
And what happened
That's
here
a
is
lot of
basically...
Grace left over.
Yeah, they managed to basically leave the grays on both the left and right side.
Jesus.
this.
Yeah.
Like,
That's basically how Yomu manipulate the spirit there. Every time they select the spirit swap side, so they just time the select correctly, so that there will be ray on the left side and there will be ray on the right side, and they can just trance in the middle to get everything blue and bombies while leaving behind the ray. That's the route.
is he still gonna have a life into stage 6? Because I feel like he is going to.
Should be, yeah. I believe is currently skipping. Should be skipping trances at this point.
Yeah, actually, it looks like. Yeah, so he had two unintentional deaths on Sega, but he has also skipped 2 suicides since then. So his life count is back to normal.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, when I'm just eyeballing this route itself, it doesn't look like he's skipping any trances at all. So I guess he skipped them earlier.
He has a backup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's actually a really good recovery. I didn't expect that at all.
Is the route fine now, Gnome?
I wonder why this trans was so late.
No, basically, he just swapped all the bomb and the lives right now, so he doesn't do suicide here. Yeah, that's a really good recovery right now.
Yep, he's entering stage 6 with 1 life as he's supposed to.
It's definitely just come on.
No, that's actually on base for the normal. For the resource count, the life and the bomb is correctly right now.
Oh, because that's amazing then.
Yeah, he just somehow swapped everything on Touhou, and it works.
Yeah, he has like actually reasonable resources into stage 6 now, so we might seem clear.
Collei is back in the game.
That's actually still around 4 billion base right now.
Yeah, that looks like base. 4 bill base. Yeah.
Please
even
get this many
with those mistakes on Sega.
4 billion with those mistakes would be crazy.
4 billion.
Yeah, that would be a very impressive showing. Just
that's
don't joke.
Why was he like collecting all those blues without trans?
Okay, it's still gonna depend on the final fairy trans, which is very difficult. Hopefully he can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see that here too. Collei is prioritizing speed killing the enemies over spirit collection in trance because his PIV is already almost maxed out.
Yomo has a really hard time here, I believe.
Yeah, it's very easy to accidentally kill the fairies with those slashes. But
yeah, like it's even easier for Yomo to kill those.
I didn't see him kill a single fairy.
Yeah. It's way easier for Yomo to kill those.
You're gonna lose a lot of score if you play safe on this, because that's that.
Yeah. Like, it's way easier for Yomo to accidentally kill a lead fairy than it is for Marisa, just because of how absurdly high her damage output is and how wide her attack is during trance.
Oh.
So like, she needs to be very surgical. Oh. Huh?
It's probably 3.9 or something, 3.95. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely second place based unless he somehow performs the biggest train wreck of all time.
If he clears his...
Yeah. If he clears, he's gonna beat my ass.
Well, there is still some part that you can die, Miko, and just kind of train wreck. We'll see.
Just have the chat open on his stream. If he fails and goes third place, just write lol. Maximum disrespect. Probably taking the deepest breath of his life. All right.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, there's one small thing about washing machine. You know how hard it is for Marisa to socken and hit the combo? Yeah. The thing is, Marisa can still focus, and her focus damage is very high, so she only need to do it 2 ways. But if Yomo want to do that, she has to do the entire thing unfocused, and she had to do it 3 ways because the damage is not that high. So I hope Collei doesn't do that because that's fucking stupid.
Whoa.
Seriously.
Also, I noticed
I hope
that
he
he is
literally
actually
does anything
going
that
for
would
the
cause him to fear.
POCs, while in like older Yomu world records, they would forego the POCs and just kind of quickly dash left right while still under Miko.
When you're at full PIV, based on how close you are to the POC line, that just sounds stupid, yeah.
Don't need that thing.
Okay, no, it's not
yeah,
doing
okay.
it.
Right. Yeah, he's not doing it. It's okay.
Yeah, Yomu cannot do that strategy because of her focused issue.
He's
Yeah.
also
She can do that. It's just very stupid. It's like it's probably
Because
not
not
shooting
more.
at
I mean, I
all.
guess theoretically
What's he trying to
you
do?
could,
I
but
can't
yeah,
retell.
just, no. just don't.
Bro, he died.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, he was supposed to suicide like
No.
after that, not during it.
It's still recoverable, but like
You can still keep it going, yeah. Just
Yeah, but
unfortunate.
like he can't do the end. Actually, wait, he can do the NDS thing because like he's gonna get like this. Yeah.
he gets life, but he has to finish off Defiance without dying.
He's already going
And
to.
your,
He's already
your trance
guaranteed
is not
second.
gonna
He's
kill
already
the whole
guaranteed second.
thing. So he
has to do this
has to
to
just
get the
lose
damage.
out on score here,
Trance, hopefully.
and then trance, yeah, and then kill it.
the problem is also that now he doesn't have a bomb, so it will be much harder to get the suicide on
Yeah.
NDS correctly.
Yeah, so what he's doing is he waited to kill Defiance so that he could kill it without the trance, so that he got extra spirits. to
Yeah,
get
now,
this
now he's
trance
going to use
earlier.
them to basically get a trance on this.
Yeah.
No, did
Is that a
I?
trance?
No. Yeah, now he cannot suicide anymore.
No, this got to be a death trance. Nah, right, it got to be. No.
Yeah, that's a big loss. He cannot suicide NDS anymore.
Yeah, that's honestly just use your bombs, whatever. Just
Yeah, he's
clear,
just gonna use
please.
his bombs.
It's kind of crazy how he has like 5 mistakes on this run and he still get like 3,186 or something.
Yeah, honestly, that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, it cannot even 3.9, I think, because the clear bonus is really small.
Your bonus is gonna be 6 million with no resources, so
Jesus Christ.
it's gonna get close to 3.9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's close. Yeah, that's not
3.884 billion.
That's a 5
Nice
mistake
though.
run.
That's still like
that is really nice. Like a run with so many mistakes, and he still just clutches it out.
this man.
I'm really glad he
this,
was able to get a run.
this man's run got cursed by the entire Greek pantheon, and he still got almost 3.9 billion.
Wait, that's Servants of Harvest
That's
Wish?
a HW.
TWC
Oh, wow.
2088.
XCF versus XCF fan. Yeah, I wonder where XCF fan is.
XCF
They
fan
just
is
kind of
actually
disappeared
him,
after
by
last
the way.
episode.
He really is an XCF fan.
I wonder where XCF fan is nowadays. They kind of disappeared after the last TWC.
Wow.
No.
I only
Wait,
know
nah.
SCF as a DDC player or something.
That's a lie,
I don't know.
I'm a fan of
I'm a
Barbara
fan of-
Klee Pekoneko. Let me read your replays, please.
Let's read, come on.
COLL.
That's a great ending walker.
XCF,
I'm
Chat,
a fan
KDK,
of
Levia,
Collei, Barbara
Haki,
Klee
Garbi,
Pekoneko.
Yusuke, KGR, KG, SOC, Rebot, RB, Gnome,
Yeah.
SOHW, KPDanko, Live, and all Touhou players.
Oh wow, that is
Amazing.
fantastic. He like has a whole prepared replay screen to read out a sentence.
I love
That is beautiful.
how the first name after I'm a fan of is himself.
Yeah, because he synced his
Just
own
to base
number.
Wait, guys, I'm pretty sure he brought Chat KDK as like Chat GPT,
Or he
maybe.
might mean Collei, the Genshin character that he's
Yeah.
Probably
a fan
meant
of.
the Genshin
Is that
character,
fucking
yeah.
Sans? That is
That was
Sans.
adorable.
Give me
The
your
Transgate is
spirits.
Sans.
Give me your souls. Give me
Yeah,
your
this is
souls.
great. Bonus, you get nothing, lol.
What's the story, Walter?
History, end of history.
Great illustration. Also, Marisa just gets Yoshika's spirits instead. Wait, history, end of history, you freaking... I will kill you for this.
Yeah. Marissa says no.
Who
Great
put
art.
Lennon and Undertale into my TD scoring? I mean, okay, I know who, but still. But still.
Sans Undertale.
Sans Undertale. Human, I remember your scorings.
Well, well.
Yeah,
What
the
a
our
match.
team
What a
is
match.
our team is stacked as fuck this year. Stacked as hell.
Absolutely. So in third place we have Kuskus with a 3.267 clear, despite not being able to do the NDS suicide. Really nice showing considering Kuskus is 3.35
What a fucking
personal
trash
best.
player.
And then in second place we have Kuge, aka Collei, with a 3.8876 Yomu clear that was able to recover from several mistakes and still managed to finish at the very end of the match, being the last final run to be
Thank
completed.
God.
Yeah.
And then in
I-
first
he didn't
place
get the
we
DNF.
have Lyrica with a
Staggering
mind-blowing
performance.
3.84 Marissa clear. That is close to his world record.
The world record is just like 30 million half of world record.
Yeah, it's I think it's 3.86.
It's like
something. I forgot the exact number.
It's like 200,000 away from 7 billion. So I gotta say,
yeah.
Collei's run really highlights his potential as a player. If he can get that high of a score with that many mistakes, I mean, this just screams that he's at least a 4.1 billion tier player. Kuskus is being sent into the void, bruh. Do I sound fine to the other comms? Or
They're probably sounding like beep boop, I am a robot.
beep beep? Didn't know
Oh,
Kuskus
are
playing
we having
to
audio
my CD,
issues?
Yeah, I sat behind you, RB, in that cafe in Cambodia.
So,
But I'm back in Poland now.
I think there is something cooking for tomorrow. There should be more matches.
Yes.
Do we wanna...
Oh,
Okay,
I-
wait, we're having a technical issue right now.
I'm not even sure if you are being heard right now. I suppose we are. Yeah, okay, we are. You know, we have Spo and Icterin, also known as playing Perfect Cherry Blossom scoring.
Also known as Elon Musk in Lemona's
Also known
server.
as Ramstick.
The burning ramstick. Yeah, he's an actual PCB, and he's gonna play PCB. For
So
the
like, I
first
believe
time,
this is the first time we're ever gonna see Icterin do any credits.
he's going to get his
Yeah.
first 1cc at TWC.
So remember everyone,
Yeah.
tomorrow, or whatever it's gonna be for you guys, make sure to congratulate Icterin for their first Lunatic 1cc of
Yeah, I'm really curious in particular about how Icterin is going to play, since they are known as a player who just practices on and on and on and on in BCB, and
Yeah, literally just a stage practice
They
only
do-
player, basically.
even fewer credits than players who are also famous for barely doing credits.
Honestly, even fewer credits than probably like most of chat.
Yeah, definitely.
So, maybe I'm misremembering, but there should be something else cooking?
Yeah, there should be one more match tomorrow. Let's just wait for word feed, I guess. Come on. Transition, please.
Given some time. Unnamed IN moment?
Yeah. Honestly, the length of... Oh, transition!
Oh right,
And now-
Morph is all the way at the end. I
Yeah,
had forgotten
Mountain
about
of
this.
Faith Survival. Gonna be a lot of short and sweet dodging. And, well, PWG, and
Yeah.
Hydro Camo, and all that other good stuff.
So like, I am honestly unfamiliar with all three of these players, so I have nothing to say.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I think Oslanoko is the only one I've actually heard of. But yeah, I'm sure they're going to give us a good show. I mean, they're the ones that got past the qualifiers, which had like, how many people were in qualifiers? Like 7 for this category.
There were many. I know I want triple burger LNN for this match.
Triple burger LNN.
Octuple bypass burger LNN by all three of them.
Okay. Oh yeah, Oslanoko is a VTuber. They
Is he? Okay.
They also made a cool drawing for Team Luna on Twitter. So
Okay, I see.
to me, they're like the, how do I say this? To me, they're the cheerleader of the team, I guess. Not sure how else to express it. All I want is a Vogue timeout. Look, maybe we'll see that. Everything is possible.
And with that said, I believe that's all from us for today. I want to thank everyone who watched the streams, the 2 matches today. They were all really hype. And also thank you for the commentators here and for Kuskus and other players for playing. I just muted my own headphones. Give me a second. I have illness in the brain.
Yeah, thank you. I had a lot of fun playing, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
thanks for
I'm
your
glad you
showing,
made it.
Kuskus.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
made it to the WC this year.
It's not my pick, but I'm glad I cleared at least. That was my goal for this match. But yeah,
nice.
once again, thanks to the commentators, thanks to the other players, and thanks to chat for watching.
Ba-boom.
And
Yep.
thanks
Thanks
to
for
all
watching,
the-
everyone.
yeah,
See you next time.
see you next
I was
time.
glad to be here for this match too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
See you.